Yo, hey guys, RTG here, back with some more Humankind. We are pretty much done with this run. We have 13 cities. Oh, wow, I didn't realize that we had that many. We are losing over 300 influence a turn, but that isn't really affecting us. So, a keen-eyed viewer pointed out that we still had one untapped uranium. So Osir is gonna build that, and with that we'll have access to building a ICBM test site. So we're just one uranium short. Other than that though, research wise, we should be able to, we are able at this point to use all the strategic resources. I'm pretty sure we got an achievement for that sometime last week, and we are very literally we've pretty much figured out brain science and rocket surgery. Do we have brain science? Do we have? Oh no, close. You know what? For the lulz, I'm gonna complete brain science and rocket surgery. The space station is one of the things that we're going to need in order to fully complete the game. So, space station, and at some point after we build, after we get the neural implants unlocked, then we're going to push for ending the game. So we should be, I don't know why I keep closing the text screen. We are 1, 2, 5, about 8 turns, probably less, based on how science works and stuff that we're researching. So we're about 8 turns from putting steps forward. We have 88 left in the game. So right now we have 2 technically objectives.
I bid you greetings in the name of my proud people.
So we did say we are going to go to war against these guys just because. But okay, these guys were vassalized by these guys, I believe. Yeah. So going to war with those guys isn't going to be very practical.
Sovereign, how can I help you?
And we're also allied with those guys. So we're pretty much allied with everybody left on the continent. So I'm not sure if war is going to be on the cards for the rest of this game. That's fine. We just push for at this point we just push for uniting our entire continent. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 territories left to attach. Let's move on to the next turn, where we've completed rocket science. So for this, we have this city, this one that's going to be settled in a couple turns. Other than that, we need to start on the ICBM site. What's this? Oh, the space station, right? 100 fame triggers a narrative event, and 10 influence on main plaza. Sure, fine. ICBM, wow, this thing is big. must be done inside territory borders. So outposts, I believe, don't count. Can I... Does it have to be entirely? Seems like it has to be entirely on the... It has to be entirely on land. You know what? Yep. Manchester, do you have anywhere? I guess Byblos somewhere. I saw it a second ago. Okay, here. That's completely within our territory. It's pretty close to a train station, but hey. We're gonna work on that. Can we get it done next turn? If we put everyone on it, yes. Put Manchester on just because. Okay, that's going to be there next turn. You guys barely contributed to the previous fight, but we need to get you out of enemy territory. Same with you guys, because you guys are pretty much down. Okay, good thing we took this territory, so we can heal these guys up lickety split. Okay, telecom satellite setup. The geosynchronous satellite gives us provides vision over a third of the map's latitudes, centered on the project's capital.
A phenomenal achievement of civilization-wide ingenuity. Perspiration, collaboration, bureaucracy, and a dozen supertankers worth of coffee.
Okay.
Unfortunately, this time you are merely a bystander to someone else's glory.
Lies and deceit. Space station. Oh wow, we can do the Geosync satellite by ourselves. Let's put it there at the top of the queue. Okay, we should actually have missile silos. Do missile silos equate to thermonuclear devices? Okay, so we're going to build missile silo right there. Can I just buy this? Yeah, I can buy that out. Put the missile silo at the front of the queue, close to the airport. And let's see, what else? Right, we should be attaching territories. Give the City of Independent Peoples this territory here. That leads to an expansion star. I was thinking to give Kerma this territory here, but Kerma has a lot attached already. I was thinking Takal can get this. Who's next? The City of who's it? Can get you. Can a card pick this up? Yeah, next turn. And you guys will also make landfall in 2 turns. We get a cultural blitz in 6. Can push out a handful. Why are you not clicking? Okay. Can put out a handful of pharmacies. That's just getting us a bunch of bone. Ooh, wow, you are severely overcapped population wise. And I'm not seeing a way to solve that. So maybe get some research quarters down and put those ahead of the pharmaceuticals. And just buy one just because. Or you know what? Buy everything. And now we are at cap. So extra hamlet next to the nature reserve. Commons quarter. What's this here? There's a hamlet there. Makes it a lot more awkward. So you know what? It's just random people living in the middle of nowhere. Can we get? Just because. Get. You can't build that yet. Can we buy it out? And then Commons quarter in the middle, which are surprisingly cheap. And then bunch of science districts surrounding. Okay. Okay, we have a satellite fully covering our capital. So spy wise. Shouldn't we have like a signal? I really don't understand the detection mechanic at the moment. I'll have to look into it a bit better. But can
A
buy that
nuclear
out.
missile silo. Don't brag about it, or else everybody else will start building them.
And just because, ooh, wow, $100,000 for a nuclear missile, and it's going to finish shortly after we get the neural implants done. Okay, idle army. I guess you can head into Manchester. You guys have surprisingly not made landfall, and the last few give that to Memphis. Give myself a hit at the back of the head because I forgot to account for that. Polar satellite. Influence money provides. Oh, this provides additional map vision. So I guess we can put some other people on it just to help it go by a bit quicker. That should be a lot. That should be enough. Okay, we now have internet, World Wide Web. So stability on regular districts. So I guess all districts now cost 9 stability. Online encyclopedia. So influence on commons quarters and internet reselling. So money from regular districts. So I guess that would have given us a boost in money also. Merchant Star. That's gonna finish next turn. A fitting restage, part 1. Years have passed since the magnificent stadium, an iconic landmark in the great city of Assur, enjoyed its last major renovation. Today the stadium is looking tired, its paintwork peeling, its color schemes dated. This, however, is not a crisis, but an opportunity. Tastes change after all, and so the venue will be refinished, bringing it into line with modern sensibilities. What events, though, should be gracing the refurbished stadium for the foreseeable future? Ooh, we could hold a World Cup. The Philharmonic, the World Cup, or an art gallery. That's extra stability. This is extra influence on the Empire. This is extra money on the Empire. You know how I roll. And before I forget... Oh.
Welcome. Let us speak honestly with each other.
You don't really have anything I want, but you're just kind of annoying. What we could do is add this to Memphis. Yeah, we're actually really close. You guys need a bunch of influence left. Okay. So I guess we continue on, and I said we continue on. Thank you. You guys can auto explore, I guess, even though I don't think there's anything left to explore. You guys can get that pharmacy down just because. I guess you guys can be productive somehow. Anti-missile surveillance, money, science. Okay, planetary observation stuff. I guess just because we should probably put one over here. Satellite network provides vision over 333% of the maps, longitude and latitude. That math doesn't sound right, but hey, but that one is very production heavy, so much so that I'll put the capital on it. I guess Sparta can help next turn. Athens, Assur. Oh, bring. So we might actually get it done in a turn or two because of how quickly, how productive Assur is. Okay, get that in 4 turns, get that in 2. Can technically expand London, but not really needed at the moment. Belos carries it down to 3. Napata, you have new territory, so you can work with new stuff.
12 scientist stars. It's always nice to see fame collected with wits rather than weapons.
Achievement unlocked Nicola. And a neural implant. And so we looked over this. Fame, bunch of extra influence and stability, plus, well, extra stability on all cities. It doesn't say we're losing. It doesn't say that. It no longer says that we're losing from having being over city cap. Was that a benefit to something that we got earlier? No, nothing that I see. Okay. We can technically get insurrection theory for our unique unit, but we aren't going to be fighting. What benefits us for just having? This is money for naval trade. Oh, microbiology, so that makes populations cost less. We don't even have light formation. Wow. Well, microbiology makes the population consumption less, right? Get power lines, so with aluminum we get extra FIMs. We could get a hydroelectric dam, just because could put it on for the cities on a river. Social housing. Ooh, right. Sewage treatment plants is stability, but high density habitation is +4 to everything on city or outposts. So I guess I don't know if this expands to administrative centers also, but we can get pretty big pretty quick. Or computing, even though by the time I think we get that, science isn't going to be as big of an issue. Okay, you said that. Oh, I was confused as to why the technology, that the microbiology didn't finish as we clicked it. Apparently it had a prerequisite. Okay, you go on auto explore. Those are pretty much all going to be done next turn. I guess Napata could use an airport next to the train station. Revenge of the Pharaohs. Following the unexpected exhumation of a millennia-old casket by a mining operation near Takal, you order that the remarkably well-preserved mummy found be exhibited for all to see. However, a series of unfortunate events soon befall many who come into contact with the time-lost corpse. Several archaeologists lie in comas, miners have died in frankly ridiculous accidents, and there has been an outbreak of a particularly unfortunate bowel complaint amongst the museum staff. An inscription on the casket speaks of a curse. Should you take this ancient threat seriously, we can exploit it and get money. We can diagnose it, which gives science. Or we can... I don't think I know this word. Reenter? But basically we can return the casket, get stability onto call. Want to diagnose. Seems interesting.
A phenomenal achievement of civilization-wide ingenuity. Perspiration, collaboration, bureaucracy, and a dozen supertankers worth of coffee.
Okay, we have skyrocketed in fame the last few turns. Is Nani? Thought. Oh right, there were still wonders. Money from ongoing trade, or just 10% to the fame's unsettled cities. I'm still confused about this because I don't know if this expands to our empire or if it's just the city it's built in. And on regular districts, it gives money and stability. Interesting. What was I about to check out? I don't remember. Okay, Biblos. You're a former capital. You can get an airport. Same with us, sir. I don't know if I actually built one. There was something I wanted to look at. This is cheaper.
The first aerial unit. Harder to imagine anyone braver than the pilot who is willing to fly it.
Alright, this is the first time we had any sort of air unit, and it is a nuke. At the airport out also. Okay, Humankind, do we have enough fame that you can get this? No, because these guys are still in the territory. Can
So
you
tell me, how are you today?
do? Okay, we can attack you. So I want you gone yesterday. You guys, kinda. Thank you. Do we have any faster units? Or any garrisons nearby? Just make a garrison nearby. And a particularly strong unit is oddly enough the dragoons. These guys, oh, settlers, easy. Just buy out a dragoon unit. It. Are you guys not out of the territory? Really should have attacked them with these guys first. That way they wouldn't have just been in my territory still. Well, hey, next turn. Memphis. Surprisingly not population capped. So you get a dam, fertilizer, all this basic stuff, and science just because. Biblos, I believe you can do much of the same. Even though you are overpopulated. Okay, you guys have an airport, but I also want an aerodrome. That's a missile silo, aerodrome. Let's get one over there. Not gonna buy it out. What we could do, because I lost track of I lost track of the turns. We could still looks like 5. Yeah, that still looks like the most we can get. Okay, we have boom. We have this entire continent taken. And do we have, no, we are at 50% control over these guys. So I think with the extra where is there a hostile army? I don't see any hostile armies. Spies. They might have spies somewhere. Anyway, I guess we call it there for today. Looking at it, to Wednesday, I'm not promising, but Wednesday may actually be our last episode. We have the continent conquered. I'm wondering if continental rise is basically conquering the world, because we have what I presume is our continent, our home continent, conquered, but this should be giving us 50 because we have one conquered, and it should be 150 per. For some reason we don't have access to every strategic and luxury. We should have cultured land because our influence covers everything. Unless for some reason this also counts as our home continent, which wouldn't make sense. But yeah, I don't know why some of the things are working the way they do. Okay, back to the deeds. I really do need to learn to end things when I say I'm gonna end things. Okay, we're going to do the interplanetary expedition soon. Symposium, I'm not sure. Don't we own a nuclear weapon? Don't we have a thermal nuclear device? Do IBMs not count as missiles? Okay, we should have... Yeah. This is a nuclear strike. And this costs 100 gold per turn in upkeep, by the way. Okay. Need to have electricity. We don't have renewable energies yet. And for some reason we haven't discovered 100% of the world, which I thought we did. Like, I'm not sure where could possibly be left. That might just be how Mount Fuji looks. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we have, at this point, seen 100% of the world.
Welcome. Let us speak honestly with each
I
other.
could.
This proposition should be an all.
I could
Yes,
maybe
greetings.
try.
I hope you don't mind if I stare.
I have a proposition.
Wondering if you're a partner or an impediment.
I have a proposition.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
This proposition should be an all.
So yeah, we should have shared maps with basically everyone. So I don't know why we don't have, unless they mean like a continuous vision of the map. I don't know. But hey, gonna actually fully end the episode here. I've been RTG, you have been you, and I'll see you on Wednesday. Peace, love, and tranquility to all of you.